Wonderful thing happened this week. We got electricity to the sunshine shed and to the high tunnel. But then we got a big rain, and it hasn't rained since we had the high tunnel.
Correct.
So what happened when that happened? Those two things, the electricity and the rain.
Well, the electrician trenched it for us, and he trenched it obviously from that end of the building all the way and picked up this shed and then came all the way up to the greenhouse. And what he trenched, he left a berm right there, and all the water went back in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
So it's still wet, and this is going to be a little challenging today, I have a feeling, but we're going to try to, I got to rake that berm down and level this back out. And yesterday I was out here with the vent track, and it was a muddy mess, so I may make it worse, but the berm's got to come down because we're going to have rain later this week, we hope and pray. So that's the project for today. I think it'll be fun, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right. You can see the clay path from the building all the way down. And then the trenching covered it back up with the rocks. And I mean, it's not prettied up, but it's covered. And then this trench runs. It's got to be covered up.
At the bottom or the greenhouse. I got to get a little closer to pull that stuff back.
Okay, I'll try. You stand right there at the door.
Do what now?
You want me to shovel some of it away?
Well, I may get ready to try to pull some of it away, but I want to get as close as I can, try to get it back first.
So am I looking at your teeth?
You're looking at the furthest point, which is the teeth, and you're looking at that flap that comes out at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
And the greenhouse. So don't let me catch that flap and pull it, because that'd be a bad thing.
A bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You're good. You could come forward. Yeah, but you can get more. A little bit more. Right there. Yeah, now pull back. It is, but I think the rest we're going to have to get with a shovel and a rake.
The problem is, like the last 2 times when I was coming up the hill, I was sliding.
Yeah, it's going to make
I was going to slide right into the greenhouse.
Big mess. At this point, though, it's covered pretty good. We can get it with the shovels.
Now, let me see. Let me give her a little love and give you a break.
Just fill in this trench, pull that back over it. Let me go get some, get a rake. It's a mess.
No, no. I take too much with a shovel. Right here. Let me get backfill a little bit. Get it coming this way.
Tracks are making ruts.
Yeah, but I'm gonna smooth that back out. That over there, I was about to say.
If we could get some of this elevation off, that would be great.
I'm gonna work on that.
I'm just asking, are we going to be able to get this steepness out
All we got to work
without losing the integrity of the
dirt I got, so probably need some more dirt.
We can't shave. Oh, you want to add dirt instead of shave it off.
Well, you can't shave it off up there where your greenhouse is.
True.
So what I got is what I got. We'll see.
It's been so dry that the Catawba grapes have dried up on the vine. Isn't that great? I have some on there, but most of them dried up. And the beetles have been terrible. I have 2 beetle traps, but they still damaged this grapevine pretty good.
Okay. Our problem be down at the base of the hill, all the water settled and it's made a really good mud pie. And what I can do is try to work sideways, try to get it a little more, get the transition off that hill, that's the word, there you go. And try to cross drag and see what we can do. Round 2.
So now the electricity's been hooked up. You can get into the panel. Oh, can't get into the panel. Anyway, It is presently 90 degrees in this corner, and the only thing that's left to do, we have outlets, we have lights, and the fan and the levers come on automatically. In fact, the levers have just opened, which means the fan is probably about to open. The only thing that's left to do is to get a propane tank and hook up the heat, but we got, you know, several months before we have to get that part done. So the louvers at the back have opened, and then the fan will probably kick on in a little bit to draw the air out and give airflow to the plants. So right now the tomatoes are doing well. About 90% of the strawberries made it and are shooting runners and stuff, so that's good. I planted some watermelon, which I'll string, zucchini, which I'll string. I'm going to string everything up. Got a little bit of lettuce. But you can see the tomatoes are now flowering and have grown a lot. So the tomatoes are doing great. I've come in and I've trimmed up the bottom leaves, and I trimmed out the suckers, most of them. There's one I missed. But about once a week I'm going to do that. There's some more flowers. So I'm real pleased with the tomatoes. When they start producing fruit, are going to do a great job. And you can see the strawberries are looking good. We actually have strawberry production here. So that is a plus. That's looking real good. Oh, here's some more strawberries. See how healthy these plants look. There's another one. So that's good. Strawberries are doing great. Cucumbers have rebounded. The ones I transplanted have rebounded, and they're growing quickly. Stringing those up. I've also trimmed the bottoms of those leaves, and then I planted some more seedlings, so when they get grown up to the string, then we will tie those up too. I also put some marigolds in here between the tomatoes. I have had bees and butterflies in here. See, this one's doing great. We got flowers already. I'm real pleased. These are some new ones I put in. It's looking good. We had a lot of water from the rain that blew in from the trenching, which created a hill at the doorway. So we had a lot of water flowing in here, which is why it looks really damp still. But that's drying up. I turned the drip off. I couldn't get the box open.
Well, you got to know the secret code.
What's the secret code to the box?
Jerk.
So we have a receptacle, we have the fan, we have the lights, receptacle, and the heat. The light switch is at the other end. Is it? Yes. The light switch is down there.
There you go.
There came the fan. Right by itself. So electricity is working perfectly. So that draws the air from that side out. And it also gives some airflow to the tomatoes. Look how great the tomatoes look. They're flowering, doing great. We got some butterflies in here. All right, what else you want to say?
You want to show my finished project on the outside?
Yes, I do.
It's like making mud pies when you're a kid, so the more you work it, the muddier it gets. You just got to stop and let it dry. So
yeah.
The main thing is getting the water to run away, and that's what we did. I've got some holes to fill in, but I can't do it today. Next go round.
Okay.
And while we were goofing off, 4 very nice bucks went down the trail. They're all hanging together now.
looks a lot better, and the main thing is getting that hump out so that the water won't collect inside the beautiful high tunnel.
Undo the flap where it's free, and now it's free on both sides. So that
Yes.
sort of keeps the water from going in.
Okay. Yes. Much better. We're getting the hang of this, considering we've never had a high tunnel before. We're getting the hang of it. It's a learning process, which is fun. Nothing major has happened so far. There's butterflies all in here. See if I can show you. The black swallowtails are in here.